fantastisch! What's happening, boys, and welcome to the third day of EA Play. It is currently Sunday. It is my last day here in Los Angeles, and I just need to show you guys the view here really quickly for the hotel room that I have for EA Play. I want to thank EA for everything this weekend. We had some incredible experiences. There's one thing, however, that I want to thank you guys for, and that is all the guys that I met at the LA Galaxy game. Got to see Ibra for the first time. Include this clip. We have to hurry to get on a shuttle right now to meet up with Bates, Matt, and a bunch of the other guys to go to EA Play. We've got a tournament. I made it out, a World Cup tournament. There were 32 guys. I made it out of the group stage. I'm now in the knockout stage. I beat a pro. I beat Brazil. I'm representing USA. As you guys can see, I've got the USA kit here. And that's what I actually have to run to right now. It's currently what time is it? 8:26, the shuttle's gonna leave in 4 minutes. I made it out of the group stage, I'm in the knockout stage, and I don't know who I play yet, but there's 16 guys left, and apparently there's a signed Ibra kid on the line. Alright boys, so we're here at the knockout stage. We made it out of the group somehow in the last minute. Brazil, okay, so let me explain something new. Brazil, okay, so I played Switzerland in match number 1. I lost 5-2. I got absolutely crushed. The guys from Switzerland, really, really cool guy. I forgot what the guy's name is. I would be shouting him out, but I forget what his name is. I played Brazil. I sit down next to him, and I asked him, so what do you usually finish in Weekend League, assuming that he plays? He says, I haven't played FIFA 18 this year. So I work him, I play him, I beat him 3-0. I'm using USA, he's using Brazil. I go up against Costa Rica against a really cool German guy. You guys know him, you guys probably know him. His name is Julius. He's been in Fatal. He's won Fatal, and we actually drew. I think it was either 1-1 or 2-2. Said that I gave him a really good game. Felt like I gave him a really good game. And USA in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with you know, Pulisic and Wood up top. I'm using Johnson as my LCM in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And then I also have Bradley, who's been my defensive rock as well. Timmy Howard has made some really, really good saves. So, so I get killed 5-2 in the first game. I win 3-0, and then I drew level versus Julius. It comes down to Brazil, who I beat 3-0, versus Switzerland, who beat me 5-2. Really, really good player. And in the 88th minute, it was 1-1. The Brazilian guy scores not a great header at all with Neymar, and it goes in, and because of that I ended up with 4, Switzerland ended up with 3, and then Julius had, I believe, 6 or 7 or something or the other. But anyway, we're going through. This is the main stage right here. I'm at halftime with Castro. It's 0-0. It's USA versus Mexico. So I don't know, it's gonna be really cool. Apparently there's a prize for top 3. Bunch of stuff's going on here. This is the EA Play section. You can see everyone over there, all the influencers. And then up there is where the feedback session was. So at the end of this video, we're gonna be back in the hotel room. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about all the new stuff that's coming to FIFA 18, sorry, to FIFA 19.
I won all 3 of my games, but Zwe's giving me a really hard time.
Dab.
All right, boys, so the knockout stage is in full effect right now. I actually went out to Castro, which sucks a little bit. It was a really, really close match, 1-0. He scored with Jesus Corona. I had a couple chances with Pulisic. I think I had something like 6 shots, 3 on target. He had 4 shots, 2 on target. I had 52% possession, but it was a really, really, really close game, and just was not able to go through. So top 3 winners get themselves, I believe, a signed Ibra kit. So you guys know that I would have loved to have had that. Might have even used that as like a giveaway, but was not able to pull through. Matt just played Bates in a really, really intense match, and then Bates got him on pens. Matt didn't shut off his arrow for the first pen, which is one of the 2 that he blocked. So who knows what would happen if he would have been maybe a little bit more aware. But anyway, has been a fun tournament. Got knocked out in the my objective was to get out of the group stage, and then I managed to, I guess, get kicked out in the first round of the knockout stage. So not great, but yeah, better luck next time. Oh. Unlucky!
What's up, guys? It's Wolfie, and I've just stolen Zweback's camera. He's gone to the toilet, but I just want to say a massive shout out to Zwe, guys. You got to give him some love in the comment section. He just won, I think it was the FIFA Game Changer of the Year. Best series, and honestly the most creative YouTuber, FIFA YouTuber in the whole of the FIFA community. So show some love in the comment section. And Zwe, if you're watching this, man, congratulations. it literally went to the best person. You do the best and most creative intros and FIFA videos, and you're an inspiration to me, and I'm sure Maverick as well, so congrats, bro.
We are back in Miami. I got home about an hour ago, caught the red eye, got on a flight at 12 a.m. Los Angeles time, flew throughout the entire night. It was a 5-hour flight, and I just got back. It is about 9, it's exactly 9 a.m. here on the East Coast. But it's been an incredible weekend, and as you guys saw from that as you guys saw from that clip from Wolfie, the one thing I wanted to talk about in this epi, not only alongside the FIFA 19 stuff, is I was awarded this pretty cool inaugural first ever EA Game Changers Award. So it's the FIFA Game Changer of the Year, and like I say in the acceptance speech, if you guys stick around to the end of the video, I'll include the full acceptance speech, which was like my Academy Award moment. I say that any of the guys could have won it. Any of the guys that were in that room could have won it, and I was just lucky enough that it was chosen to be me. So this is a cool little thing I'm going to be able to put in my setup. And again, every time one of these things happen, I have you guys to thank for it, because you guys are the ones that have put me in this position to be able to accept an award like this, or go to a trip like EA Play and see FIFA 19 a little bit earlier. So just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart as well, Mav and Wolfie, for that cute little message. But like you guys see in the thumbnail, like you guys see in the title, this video is meant to go through some of the features that you might not have seen in the gameplay release. Now, we were in the auditorium, and it was pretty much Champions League heavy. We saw Ronaldo, we saw Neymar. Obviously, Champions League means that they have the license now, but we did do a feedback session. It was about a 45-minute feedback session, and we got a lot of information on FIFA 19, so I wrote a couple notes down. If you guys do enjoy this epi, if you want to see some more informative stuff whenever that stuff comes out, let me know by smashing that like button as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. So the first thing I have here is low driven is LB plus RB. So no longer is low driven B and then hit B again the second time. That is no longer a thing. You're gonna hold down LB, RB. It doesn't matter when you connect them. It doesn't matter. You don't have to press them at the same time. You can do LB and then like literally half a second later RB. As long as you have them held down and then shoot, that is going to be the low driven. Now, the new shoot mechanic, it's called, I think, like a chance shot or like a high chance or a risk shot or something like that. So what used to be the low driven is now going to be something where if you're down and you want to take a risk with a really good player to have a good chance of putting it through, you hold down B, you press B, and then you want to hit B again the second that your striker or whoever you're using, their foot connects with the ball. You're going to get indicators saying green, that means it has a really good chance of working. Yellow, I believe, is a moderate. Red is not good. And then white, white I think is like a really, you missed it big time. So it's a new chance shot, so it's like very, very risky to do, but it could be reward. So it's a risk reward type shot depending on your situation. You can do it inside the box, outside the box as well. And then low driven is going to be LB, RB holding that, and then B to do the low driven. What else do I have here? So double tap, yeah, volley holding L2. So this was one of the coolest things that I thought that are going to be implemented in FIFA 19. If you hold L2 when you send a cross in, and so this was one of the cooler things that I saw. If you hold L2, while you send a cross in and then hit circle, it forces a volley. So it's the first time ever that we're actually going to be able to force a volley. It's risky. When I was playing the gameplay, when I was playing FIFA 19, there were instances where I would use that, and then, oh God, my hair. Ow. So this next one is actually really, really cool. For the first time ever, we're going to be able to force volleys. So if you're holding L2 when you send in a cross, if you send in a cross as well when you try to do the header animation, if you're holding L2, it is going to force a volley no matter what situation. You might actually do it to a detriment, where if you try it in a situation where you're right next to a couple defenders, you might actually pick up a yellow by hitting them in the head. That actually happened to one of the guys that was playing the FIFA 19 demo. So yeah, for the first time ever, we're going to be able to force volleys, which is really cool. Manual controlling the keeper is another massive, massive thing. It's just a control. It's just a tool set to give you as much control as possible. Whether or not a lot of people are going to use it is yet to be seen, but the way you do it is you hold down R3, and then as it's held down, you move around, and you're going to literally, in any situation, you're going to be able to move around your keeper, bring him out on set pieces, just literally just in the game if you want. Not sure, again, maybe it'll be more useful on set pieces if you think your guy's going to go top right and put him in the position to be there, but Yeah, for the first time ever, you're going to hold down R3, move around, and that's going to get the keeper to move around manually. You'll still be able to control your defender and regular player with the left analog, but with the right analog, if it's pressed in and you move it around, that is how you move your keeper. So that's full keeper control. Not sure exactly what that's called. 50-50 battle changes, so there's new physics, new animations are going to be unlocked. Apparently, according to our feedback session, there's been a lot of animations throughout FIFA, and then this year, given how they've tinkered with the physics system, a lot of those animations that we haven't seen that have been in the game are going to be activated because it's going to be more accurate and a more realistic physical battle based on some of the new, based on the physics in the game. So midfield, not exactly sure what this note means, other than the midfield's going to be way more important. Intelligence, for example, a guy like Toni Kroos or Busquets, or just a player with high attacking or defensive intelligence is going to play way better. And then also defending has been improved. You're going to be able to make much more rapid decisions, and you're going to be able to, your guys are going to be much more responsive. That is one thing that I remember hearing. Defensive initiatives are going to be much more responsive, so it's going to be easier, or as well, it should be easier to defend with some of the new attacking stuff that we've got going on in the game as well. We've got a new custom flick where if you're running, and you can literally do this with any player. I know there's the Okocha flick, which is hold if you're at a standstill, but if you hold down R3, if you tap R3 with a player while you're running or standing, it initiates a flick. The longer you hold it down, the higher the trajectory of the flick is going to be. So that is going to be a whole nother thing. You can actually flick it to the left of your opponent if he's coming at you, to the right, over. And that is going to definitely be something that I think is going to take a strong learning curve for a lot of people to adopt. So we have a new flick flick system. New custom flick. Trainer is a menu thing. So trainer, you know how sometimes you would press R3 or whatever it is to turn on a trainer? That's not going to be a thing anymore. You turn it off in the menu and you never have to deal with it again, so that's not annoying to deal with that. Tactical awareness should make players better, like Toni Kroos, so I have that. Randomly select a celebration by holding B. If you score and you hold down B, you'll select a celebration from the entire celebration catalog, so that is new. And then press both bumpers and it'll cut past the celebration straight to kickoff. You literally are not waiting for anything. It goes literally from when you've scored right to kickoff immediately. So that is a new thing as well. But just thought I would go through a couple of those things. Hopefully you guys found that helpful. Was really fun to play, if I'm being honest with you. The touch, again, all of this is subject to change. The gameplay that we play there might be 10 times different from the gameplay that we play on final release or from the capture event, which is probably going to come up in a few months, and then could be patched and updated throughout time, as we have seen. So it might not be obviously the game that we saw, but if it's anything like what was there, it's going to be a really fun game. Long shots are really good. Finishing is a little bit more challenging because you have so many options now. Skill moves is going to be really nuts. A whole bunch of new skill moves. Weaker players like Neymar, the weakness isn't going to matter that much this year, in my opinion. A lot of the guys were saying that as well, because the skill moves and some of the new attacking stuff that you can do with the flick and all that, with the players with the 5-star skill moves, which you don't need the 5-star or 4-star to do the new flick system, but with the new animations and some of the new skill moves that are going to be coming. By the way, the L1 might be coming. It was sort of not confirmed, but it was sort of hinted at that the Griezmann L celebration will be in the game. Again, not 100% confirmed, but we will find out soon enough. But that is, those were my impressions from FIFA 19. Was really fun. Again, defending seemed like it was much improved. Obviously still little bugs because it is an early build of the game, and hopefully it resembles a little bit of what we saw. The final product resembles a little bit of what I saw at the FIFA 19 at EA Play this past weekend. But anyway, boys, if you guys have any questions on some stuff that I might have not thought about to include in the video, ask me them in the comment section below, as well on Twitter. If you guys did enjoy the epi, hit that like button, and I'm going to include now my awards acceptance speech for the EA Game Changer of the Year. Again, any of the guys in the room could have won it, but I wanted to show you guys because this was literally my Academy Award moment. So I guess without any further ado, let's roll the clip.
This year's winner is an amazing person. I love the guy. I think he's super creative, original with content, positive force in the community, consistent, and honestly, he deserves it to me more than anybody this year.
This year's best FIFA Game Changer of the Year is ZwebackHD.
The FIFA Game Changer of the Year, ZwebackHD.
Oh, hello, and welcome to an episode of Great Moments for FIFA.
Reaper! I think I've spotted Iceland! ago. He dropped 3 new icons on us. We've got Patrick Kluivert, and then of course we've got the son, Justin Kluivert. I love this game.
I got the email notification for the nomination. I was like, what is going on? Like, this is absolutely crazy. Any of the guys could have won it, anyone in the FIFA community. I want to thank you guys for inspiring me to continue to make great content. And more importantly, I want to thank you guys. Amrit, Corey, Kyle, Dev, Gabe. I'm leaving some people out. Thinking about all the Academy Award nomination videos and on YouTube. But yeah, no, I want to thank all you guys behind the scenes putting this thing together, because without you guys, none of this works. And yeah, I'm just eternally humbled and very, very grateful for this. So thank you very much.